Hey, it's me, Tina, and this is day 3, and of course it's not my day today. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I should say that. I forget to say that every time. This is my day 3 of December Daily Advent, and my day, it's not actually my day. My day is not today. Today is Jody Lewis Creations Day. So if you go down in the description box and there's a link to the calendar, you can go and check out her video, and I recommend you do. So anyway, this is my day 3, and I have an idea for today. It's this envelope right here, and so I'm going to cut it out. I should have probably done this already, but I just wanted to, I have an idea. I'm not saying it will work. And I backed it with some of the paper from the Festive pages, which I made really kind of light with the transparency button on my computer. But you know, you don't have to. You can leave it the same color. I just wanted it to have something on the back. So what I want to do, this is going to be, I don't even know if I'm going to do it this way. I had an idea. She made hers open, and I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. And I'm going to keep this because I think it's cute. So I'm going to get my scoreboard. Let's see what we have here. This is my baby scoreboard. And I'm going to put it down here. I always enjoy doing these. And there's another score line right here. Like this, just like that. And I think, let me keep this right here. I think what I want to do with it is I want to kind of do the same thing that she did, but not. I'm going to cut these wings off. I'm just going to cut them off. I'm not sure, but I think she did the same thing. I believe she is making a journal. I'm making tags. Let me pull some of this up. Let me ink around here. By the way, this is on page, this envelope is on page 25. If anybody is following along, this is on page 25 of the kit, or, you know, they come in numbers, and this is number 25. And it comes with all of that stuff. I'm going to do this, and here. Actually, I like to do it this way because you get more stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, and then I got to do the inside. Hope everybody's having a good day. I have been a slug, so this probably be, of course this will, because I do these in the morning, that I do them in the morning. I was thinking about this tag, and yes, it does fit in there. And I wanted to back this tag up with this paper. And it looks like it's going to fit pretty close. So I'm going to do that. This tag is on, I think it's on 7. If you want to use the same tag, this tag is on page, no, 11. This tag is on page 11. If you want to use the same tag. And I'm just gluing this back because I want it to have something on the back. It's about the same. That's crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy. It also has these things. How cute. How very cute. So, what I want to do, and I think what I might do is do it this way. But what I was thinking about doing is getting one of these pockets. Actually, I think I'm going to use this pocket right here. And this pocket is on page number 3. Make sure I only have one. It kind of feels like I have 2. Yes, indeed. I almost cut through 2 of them. Don't do that. Now this isn't going to fit in here, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I want to cut it down because I want it to fit in here. So I'm going to score it like right inside of those lines. If I can find my little tool. Everybody's laughing because every single time I'm gonna go like 1/8. I don't know if you can see that inside this line to line those things up so that it is a little less than this. Yeah. Whoops. How is that? I did the wrong thing. All right. Okay, and then you want to look at the back and make sure that you're cutting in the middle of those 2 lines instead of like that. And we'll fold on those. So that means the tag might have to be cut down. Actually, it does still fit. Actually, it does not. We're going to have to tweak it just a little. I might could do a little bit off of there. Let me put like that. We actually could cut a little bit off of this so that it won't be all the way up there. Like maybe a little bit, no, I like it like that. So I'm gonna keep it like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and ink around the edges. I'm just playing, y'all. I don't have any clue what I'm doing, but. So when I do this, the first thing I do is I fold down, I glue down this part. Down there at the bottom. And pull this back up. And put a little bitty piece of tape right there. You guys, it's so cute. Leo says, "Good morning, Leo." I go, "Good morning, Leo." And he goes, "Good morning, Leo." It's so cute. He just started doing that. Didn't you, Leo? You say, "Good morning, Leo." Okay, we want to make sure that it's inside of there. And I almost, so we're going to leave that to dry. So now what I want to do is, and what I'm thinking I might do is put one of these on the front, like have it so that it is only on like, which one do I like? It doesn't really matter, they're all cool. But I will need to back it with something. And these little things, in case you want to know, are on page, these are the things. They are on page 23, and the things that go in them are on page 22. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to get me a piece of scrap. And I am going to I could glue stick it, but you know, I was reading that somebody was saying that Fabri-Tac is dangerous. I don't know. Anybody had that? I don't really get close enough to smell it, honestly. And they're saying you should be using it in a well-ventilated area, and I'm just wondering if maybe I'm killing myself and I don't even know it. But you can smell it, but to me it just smells like you're in a hair salon. You know? I don't know. And I'm going to take this, and I think I want the little boy. So I'm going to put him on there too. because I need to back him up too. But I think he's gonna need, or not really, I don't know that he's gonna actually need you know, another color. I do have other pieces of, let's see, I think I might actually have a piece of that. Other stuff again. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I do have some extra. I think, where's my Christmas stuff? Right here. I had some little pieces. Right. I have this. This might be cool to go on the back of that. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to really see a whole lot of it unless you bring it out, right? All right, so I'm going to use these scissors because they are resistant to glue. Baby shark. And I think instead I'm going to use, I like to use the round corner thing instead of trying to do those corners. And then I need to find, now you can use the scissor thing. I think this time I'm going to try to use my knife, because sometimes I think, so once I have that, I think I can get in here. I lied, I'm going to use my scissors. I do better sometimes with the X-Acto knife though. Just carefully. The other thing you can do is if you have a Cricut, you can cut all of these out on your Cricut. But, and I didn't put these on, I am recording. I didn't put these on, the reason I'm backing it is because I did not put them on cardstock. I did not. So I did not print it out on cardstock. I'm running out of my good cardstock. I have ordered it. So it will be coming. I really love it. It's Presentation Matte by Epson. It's so pretty. It's double-sided. Very nice. Okay. And then these, I'm going to trim that up a little bit. Make sure this is, before I trim it, I want to make sure, sometimes when you fold it, it doesn't like fold exactly. So it's a good idea to just, like that. And then you can trim it up a little bit if you want to. cute. Very cute. And then if you want these things, then you would cut them. These little slits. Doesn't Tracy do a fabulous job with her kits? This is hard. A little bit. I did it. Okay, come on now. Just... Yeah, Cricut would be easy. But a lot of times a Cricut makes things smaller. So, all right, let's cut this guy out before I, before I close this up. Because I want to make sure it fits in there. Before I glue it. I'm quiet. I thought I didn't have to go anywhere, but then the kids left. Let's see, it's a tiny little bit. And these little things don't match up. That's okay. So it's kind of cute. It's cute. So what I'm going to do then, I am not going to cut those out. I'll leave them. And I think what I'm going to, a lot of people do journaling space, but I don't journal on my tags. I just put, if you do, this would definitely be something that you could put as a journaling space. Now, because it's late, I'm going to put some glue down here. I'm going to put glue all the way around, right on the edge. I mean, like right on the edge, so that it's like almost coming out, or is coming out. And then I'm going to push this down and get me this block to sit on there for that. Okay, so we have the pocket. Also, this is also here, so you could use that. It's a Santa pose. Isn't that cute? All right, so what I have here, let's see if the tag will fit. It is a tiny bit, so we're going to trim that down a smidge. It looks like the side's a little less. Let's just do that. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and ink this. And I like to put a little bit of, I like to have a little bit of that. looks like. Okay, that's cool. And why leave this tag out? Let's do these two, which was on the same thing as the envelope. Let's go ahead. I am going to do this. Let me go ahead and I'm hoping if I cut this out on the inside, I need to let him out more just to hang out with me. Oh, baby. Well, that, I think it will. Let's do that. And I am going to get my crocodile and do that little hole right there. Little hole, little hole. More journaling space if you're into that. Oh, look, it's cute. Aren't these sweet? Am I running out of time? No, I'm having fun. No, I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the, first of all, let me get all this stuff. Yes, leave it to Tracy. Bring back your mojo. So I'm going to go, I want to make sure this doesn't go down too far. So I want to glue it about to there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to glue it really, really close. Let's see what we have here. How about on one of these same pages, I want to do this little Christmas post box. Or I could do this little flower. You know, I think I'll do the flower. I'm trying to keep all my pages together so I can tell you guys. But not all, it isn't always possible. So I'm going to take this. Yeah, so I thought I got all my grocery shopping done yesterday, and then we have a list on the refrigerator that when they run out of something, they put it on there, and I have to go. So now I have to go to the store again today, which is no big deal. I want to get some ice cream anyway. Whoops. I'm almost out of ice cream. I am an ice cream addict. You know what I should have done? What can I do with this? Can I do something with it? I think I can put this. I'm going to put this right here because I decided something different. I want to put this on this because I think that goes really much well. It goes much well on this little envelope. Yes, perfection. Whereas the Fonz would say, perfectamundo. I love it. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take my little tag and I'm going to stick it in there. I might want to wait for it to dry a little bit. Let's wait for it to dry. Now, do I want to do anything? I don't think I need to do anything with this. I think it'll be fine. I do want to put something on here. And I think I'm going to do this that says naughty and nice. I could actually do another picture. I think it does need something else. Let me look through my stuff. Postal Service Christmas arrangement. I might do that off of this same thing that the and yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But what I want to do, I'm going to get me a piece of paper. I want a piece of, no, hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. See if I can find this one, I think. Nope, it's not the right color. Oh, this one. Yes, because I want it to stand out a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is put this on a piece of backing, which is, you know, this is just, what do you call it? Paper. I get this from Hobby Lobby, but I want it to stand out a little bit, so. Because the background is so, you know, is so the background. So I'm going to put that there, and I want to make sure this isn't. Put that there. And put like this here. I think that'd be cute. Let's do that. It's kind of busy in the back, but that's okay. So I'm going to do that there. It's a little busy background. Busy, busy. I'm just going to do it like that. Actually, I think I'm going to do it a little bit cutie cornered. Okay, so I have this. We have that. And then I'm going to take this out. And I want to put it like this. Oh, look, that doesn't. I need to clean this up a little bit. And let's hope this guy fits. He does, but let me see. I need a little ruler action. Anyways, I just take my metal ruler and I go along the edges. Not that anybody's gonna pull them out anyway. Okay, like that. I'm not sure I like the thingy, actually. I think I might just, because it says Merry Christmas, I might just do that here. Pencil. It needs more, y'all. It needs more. But that's okay. Oh no, it's going to cover up my thing. Isn't it? Oh well. No, it won't, because it goes this way. Duh, Tina. It goes this way. So yeah, this is kind of plain, isn't it? So let's do something with it. Let's see if I have, I do have this. I could, how bad would that be? I don't like it. I want to get a different one. Let's see if I can find. I have lots of scrapbook paper. Let's see, I have, these are too busy, I think. Kind of, what about this guy? No, too busy. Busy, busy. I have the stripes. Stripes might be good. Kind of, maybe. I have the stripes. I have, ooh. I have this. I think I like this. Maybe. I think so. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. I also have the red. I think this one's probably going to be it though. I think this is the only one that's not super busy. I think. What do you know? I don't know. I don't think I like it. Actually, this was probably the best one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is mark it. Where's my little thing? Oh, here it is. Little thing. I'm going to do it this way. So what I'm going to do is, when I want to do this, is I'm going to pull it out a little bit like that. And then I'm going to draw on the back. And then I can cut this out and it should fit. Pretty close. Close enough for nuclear work. I think what I'm going to do is trim off a little bit. On the side, just a little bit. It needs to be like Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that on. This is kind of eclectic thing. What time is it? And I think what I'm gonna do is maybe get some of these little, maybe a, I think I want to do like this guy. So you can kind of dress them up any way you want. Of course, it's yours. You can do what you want with it. And there's so much stuff to choose from. How do you pick? How do you pick when there's so much to choose from? I know a lot of people cut them out, but I like to keep them intact so I can tell you guys. All right, this is going to have to chin a little bit. And tell you guys where they come from. I like that, and then it needs something up here, so I think what I'm going to do is put this Christmas postal service. How cute! Let's make it super tacky. I'm not saying it's tacky, no, but it's just like festive, festive. That's what we're doing. We're cooking it, making it festive. I like stuff. What are you doing, Leo? That is cute. Now, the other thing we want to do. Let's do something like that. Let's get a eyelet. And look at my desk, y'all. It's pretty. I'm going to do the little eyelet. I'm going to put an eyelet right here. So, maybe. There it goes. Now I got to change this around to the small. And there it goes. All right, and then I'm going to use some of this stuff. You can get this at the Dollar Tree. I don't need this much, but I always cut too much. Right across his little face. It's okay. I like it anyway. So I'm going to cut the edges of these off. And the other thing you can do, well, no, I like it. I like it. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Maybe not across his little face. But, you know, hey, it's okay. He doesn't mind. Really, he doesn't mind. Look at all this stuff everywhere. I gotta put all of this in my stash so that I don't forget where it is. Anyway, I like it. I do. I like it. And I hope you guys like it. Oh, the little tag. Let's put the little tag in there. Whoops. All right, we got to go in here. I forgot the tag. Here, it's got so much in it. Uh-oh. Let's put a little tag in there. That. Back in here. So much here and here. There. So that's it for today. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you'll check out the video for today by, shoot, what did I say? I will look again just to make sure. It's day 3, so it would be Jody Lewis Creations is day 3. So go check her out, y'all. I'm going to save this for another day. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.